Well, hi to you all and welcome to this video. What we're going to do today is we're going to look at how we can extract the drum stems from our Suno file and improve the drum sound. One of the big problems with Suno files is the drums are very highly compressed and the top end is completely destroyed. So your hi-hats sound like shit, basically. We're also going to be looking at how you improve the bass sound. As a bonus, once we've done this processing, your file will actually defeat all of the available AI detectors. So that's quite useful. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to test the original Suno file. So what we're going to do, go to Suno, get the WAV file from Suno. We're going to copy it to a local folder, and then we're going to test it with the Submit Hub AI detector. This is just to show you that the original Suno file, even the high quality wave file, is detected correctly by these detectors as an AI derived file. So we've copied it locally into our downloads folder, and we're then going to pick up the file, drop it into the AI detector in Submit Hub, and let's see what result we get back from this. And I think you'll see, it comes up now. And there you go. So, unsurprisingly, the file has been identified as AI generated because it's been AI generated, so that kind of makes sense. So, how do we address the drum sound in Suno? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the stems from Suno, and we're going to copy these stems down to our local hard drive. Remember, the default in Suno is MP3, but if you want a high quality mix and production, you really need the WAV file, so make sure you change that default. So I'm going to store these stem files against the song. I create a stem folder, keep the stems in that sort of one place. We're going to now take the drum file from Suno and we're going to send it to Spectralayers 12 from Steinberg. You can get a copy of Spectralayer 12s from Steinberg for evaluation if you want to test out this technique. We're going to unmix the drums, which is what they call it. So essentially what that does is it will take the single drum stem and it will return us the kick, the snare, the hi-hats, the ride cymbal, the toms, etc. So we end up with a full set of drum stems. As you can see, processing is finished. We've got all of the drum stems isolated, and we're going to take those drum stems and save them into the same location as the other Suno stems. So once this process is completed, we will have the Suno generated stems for bass, keyboards, etc., and also the separated drum stems. Now you'll notice that we can preview the files, so we can preview the kick drum, for example, and you can hear the kick drum and the snare, and the isolation that we get from the Spectralayers stem stripping is actually very good. Right, so now we've got a full set of stems. Let's load them into our DAW of choice. In our case, that's going to be Logic Pro, but your DAW will have a similar process. I've created a template file so that the DAW expects the stems to be delivered in the form in which we've got them. As you can see here, all of the pre-processing work has been done with these tracks, and we literally just need to drag the tracks in from our Explorer straight into Logic. Okay, so first thing to do, drag the drum stems in. Now, this is the original drum stem. And the reason we're doing this is we want to extract the correct tempo for the song from the stem. And we're using the DAW's tempo detection here to make sure the tempo of the song matches the tempo of the Suno track. Okay, so once that's done and the tempo has been selected, the next step is to take the separated drum stems that we created in Spectralayers and drop them into the pre-created tracks in Logic that expects those drum stems, kick, snare, etc. We can then drag in the rest of the stems, vocals, backing vocals, synth, guitar, and so on. So once they're in place, let's have a listen to what it sounds like. Ooh. Okay, sounds okay. No bass at this point. So let's have a listen to the vocal. The vocal stems in Suno are actually pretty good. On the floor with the beat. Okay, so that's great. So have these changes that we've made had any effect on the detectability of the file? Does it still show up as AI? Let's check. Okay, so it's still AI generated, sounds better, but still AI. So how do we get it so that it fools these detectors? Well, we need to replace the drums and we need to replace the bass. We're going to use two third-party tools to do this. The first one is EZBass by Toontrack, which is a MIDI-based bass guitar instrument. We will also be using another instrument from Tooltrack called Superior Drummer 3, which allows you to extract audio and turn it into MIDI. And we're going to do that next. First thing to do is going to be the bass. So we take the bass stem, drop it into the audio tracker pane in EZBass, and as you can hear, it's now turned that bass guitar audio into MIDI. Once it's MIDI, you can do anything with it. You can alter the note length, the attack, the velocity. You can even edit the notes directly themselves. Maximum flexibility when it comes to that bass sound. You can also change the guitar to whichever guitar you want. Powerful stuff. We're going to do exactly the same with the drum stems. Drop the drum stems into the tracker tab in Superior Drummer 3. It will run the processing on all of those audio clips and it will turn them into MIDI. So we'll just wait for it to process here and we'll have a listen to what that sounds like. Again, super, super powerful. So let's have a listen. Well, goodness me, it sounds like drums. One of the great features of Superior Drummer 3 is you can actually change the drum kit that's being played, so which we're going to do here. So let's change it to a different kit, and you'll hear that the sound has changed pretty fundamentally. Yep, that's quite different. Let's try another kit. Okay, so you get the idea. We got our John Bonham Led Zeppelin drum sound. Okay, so again, maximum control over how these drums are played, which instruments, and so on. So, that being said, let's mix down this version, put it all together, and have a listen to what it sounds like now. Nice. Great drum and bass sound.
Strike your best pose on the floor with the beat.
Great drum sound.
Get your body wired high. Stepping with your feet. Okay,
I think you'd agree those drums sound great. So, a final check. We've mixed down our new version. Let's drop it into that AI detector and see what we get. Oh, the tension. Okay, there we go. So let's see what we get. Well, there you have it. Human made, and not a human hand touched it. Okay, so we set out to fix the drum and bass sound in Suno. In Suno file, we succeeded. I think the drums sound fantastic. I think the bass sounds great. And it also, as a bonus, it defeats the current crop of AI detectors. So, hopefully you found the video useful, the techniques useful. Any questions you've got, I'd love to hear them in the comments. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.